here is here then, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And Jim
Everybody-
already cleared the pool, so if people want to start rolling that Destiny.
Yeah, I totally was tied up in work, but was able to clear that Destiny pool for you.
Yep, I saw it.
Yes, everybody here is here, and for those about to die.
We salute you.
Exactly. For those about to die, we salute you.
Well, for somebody on the verge of death, I'm quite positive.
I'll just even that out for you.
Well, I did recover your freeze
You
ray,
did.
so
You did.
you know
Freeze ray.
that's got your spirits up.
I'm positive I will die a glorious death. That's the 2 pips.
You will die with your freeze ray in hand. Aw, that's sad. I rolled a 43 for obligation and it came up for chaff as responsibility.
Oh.
Moment of silence for our homie.
Right?
So needless to say, we don't have to worry about obligation tonight.
Good, because I don't need any strain either. Not that I'm low on that, but per se, but
Okay, so there we were in the reactor core. You just had one Mandalorian do some cool flying down through the open chasm below to save a freeze ray and bring it back to you. Your client Gordo the Hutt is just clapping his hands like a happy child that's eaten too much candy, watching all of this mayhem and destruction and knowing that his million credits are going to Mandalorians worthy of his money. As his 2 Hutlets came slithering over here and tried to shoot Daddy, but it was a joke because some of their blasts totally hit Daddy and didn't even leave sunburns.
Oh.
You notice this security droid over here's got a stun baton and a shield, and it's totally doing this digitalized sound that sounds like a sneeze as it's smacking its baton to its shield because no one will come down to fight it. And that's a long way to go to the stairs to get up to you guys. As that's
Wait, we were under the impression that the droid was working for Gordo.
it is.
No, the droid has the sigil of your employer,
Oh, employer.
Dizo.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Remember, it has his glyph on his left
Right.
chest guard, and seems to just be clanging a cadence against his shield for the inevitable violence. Unfortunately, he's not built for range combat, so it's not a big deal.
So, Dave, how upset would Dizo be if Drish just drops your gun next to you?
I mean, you can bring it to me. That's fine. I mean,
thought you already tossed it to him, didn't you?
Yes,
no,
I did. Yes, I did. Sure, I did. Yeah,
I'm like, where? I remember how I said if you throw in the advantages, you could toss it to him. I mean,
okay.
Unless he's got quick draw, it'll still cost him a maneuver to get the weapon all ready and primed and all that good stuff.
Well, there's no priming. It doesn't have prepare.
Well, the proverbial priming, since you just caught your rifle without having to make a, coordination roll for it.
All right.
What do we got going on up here, Jim?
I don't know. There's nothing going on up there.
There's statues. Yeah, that's it.
You're looking through a closed door and wall. There's what I'm seeing.
All right. I'm just wondering if they're really that big, is all.
That's intimidating.
I don't
You
know
know,
what
I'm
you're talking about. There's nothing over there. You haven't even rolled initiative, so there's nothing to see. Remember when there was a thing that somebody failed their perception roll earlier? There was
Yep.
totally a thing that you didn't notice. So,
all right. So
why
initiative.
doesn't everybody go ahead and roll some vigilance?
And remember that I guess everyone but Dizo, you're near enough to me to get an extra blue.
Oh, I'm not
Well,
near you either, bud.
I
So
was going to say,
Where
yeah.
are you?
There's only
Kelly's
see
the
you there.
only
one
one who
person
gets it.
next to you.
No, I was like, I couldn't find it, so really it's like Talish.
Mhm.
As all of a sudden, Uso, a stray blaster bolt shoots out and hits him on the helmet. He bangs his head against the lift and falls to the ground. Can't make it to game day, and you didn't give us a great story of why your character was missing. You're gonna be stuck getting shot like a punk.
I think it should be that he just can't find his way out of the corner of the elevator.
He jetpacked up because of some issue upstairs. That's
He
it.
jetpacked up and knocked himself out again.
But at the
Okay.
top.
So, top of the order, you know that Gordo is laughing at his children, the Hutlets, because their attempted coup has failed so horribly in his point of view, especially when they just tried to commit patricide. As he's just like, ho 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 ho, if I was to kill your grandfather, I would have tried harder. As there's a really ominous moment where my two Mandalorians in the middle here totally notice a very odd, worrisome feature is that there is, in fact, a hinged dotted line right here on that platform.
Right where? Oh, right there.
Nobody did a perception earlier, so I didn't want to give a freebie out there, but since
Been a
Dizo
little
just
busy.
caught his rifle and he looks down at the two dead Gamorreans, you realize that there's totally a giant hinged bracket on that platform in case they have to drop a nuclear engine off into the hole so it doesn't blow anything up. Huts have never had a failing hyperdrive.
So,
who's going first?
speech being a free action, I'm going to ask Gordo permission to execute with extreme prejudice in regards to his children.
I pull all of my protection from my little hutlets. If you Mandalorians think you have the best guard to kill them, go ahead. And he literally gives you the Olay arm to wave at his children that are behind him. As he looks at your impressive jetpack flying in the air.
All right, so I would like to true aim. I would like to auto fire. I do have a telescopic scope, so it reduces the range band by 1 at long and extreme range, so I should be at medium range. Because I'm currently at long range, I believe. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. And... Oh, shit, you just did that. I didn't hear it.
Here, I'll gladly give it back to you.
Thank you, thank you. And you got my pool ready?
No, I don't. I was expecting some last minute attempt to talk these two off the edge, but I like violence.
Our talkie person isn't here tonight, so I'm just going to go with what my character does best, and that's shoot things.
An alternate form of discussion.
So, and it's only one rank of true aim.
It's a big gun discussion.
And you're going full auto with true aim, so you get a blue and how many upgrades?
1 upgrade.
1 upgrade. Okay. I have your pool ready.
Boo, hiss, boo.
That was a really good shot for what you were shooting against. I was really hoping the adversary 2 plus a dark side point would make something interesting happen. But, okay. So, which one of the two were you shooting at? Daughter or the son? Daughter.
Easier by line of sight. I figured if I shot from where I'm at the other one, I would have had to shoot through Gordo, so.
Ladies first, right?
Okay, so you blast on full freaking auto. And you see your blaster bolts hit into her. You know, a couple stray shots kind of like do just like with Daddy, hits him in the skin, but his skin, totally takes it. But what is
21.
your damage?
21, Pierce 4.
Guys, and your pierced weapons.
It's like we're hunting huts.
And you said 21. I got to do some math here. I mean, Pierce 4 makes it pretty impressive.
That makes a big difference, especially against a hut. I mean, they got pretty good health, but
Okay. So, damn, because these are not full-size huts, as you can see from their smaller pictures. What does it look like when you have earned yourself the venerable Mandalorian title of Hut Slayer?
Nice. So it's basically, I asked him permission to execute with extreme prejudice, and he says, essentially yes. And as soon as he's given his affirmation before he even finishes talking, I just go, and the slugs just pound into her, and she slumps over dead.
I like how you called them slugs when she's
yeah, slugs for the slug.
Right?
And as that happens, her brother looks and screams and says, "No!"
I didn't say I was her father.
And he says something in Huttese into this little jewelry necklace that he's wearing.
The question, what, I don't see a slot for Gordo there for initiative.
Gordo's enjoying the show. What do you want Gordo to do? Eat a Gamorrean?
Move?
Get off the platform?
He's just enjoying the show. His children tried to murder him and they failed horribly.
Right, so far, so even being a spectator, I would think would have an initiative.
There, he's got an initiative. Do better. He's got the 2-2.
Yes.
You rolled convenient.
Yes.
Okay, so who's going next?
So I would like to go next. Since the other's distracted, I am going to slap my last stem for a big 3 points. And as I do that, I am hollering at Gordo. Gordo, move this way. Now the platform looks like it could drop you into the pit. We must needs be moving to get you out of here.
He will gladly, on his turn, come this way to the two of you and try to smack the flying Mandalorian with a big, meaty hand to thank you guys for your hard work.
Oh, oh, oh.
Okay.
Okay. And since somebody insisted he take a turn,
Yeah. I see where you're going there. I can't sit there and just, let it all go down the tubes.
as he turns around, and you notice this guy's been getting stunned for quite a while, so he's really low on strength. As
Sure.
he looks around at his son, and you hear him in Huttese, he does this and his son goes bada boo boo. And you guys totally see the translation at the bottom of the screen where Gordo the Hutt is saying, "Your meager forces against my Mandalorian phalanx is inconceivable." And he starts to have this really bad cough as Gordo's coughing. And as Gordo coughs, and he looks at Diesel and slaps Diesel in the back ever so gently as a Hutt can, which Diesel's used to this. He grew up with the shit. Gordo the Hutt, his eyes kind of pass out when he finishes this coughing fit. His eyes roll up, and the big slug starts to flop and pass out. Those 3 threats. And as he's coughing and passing out, he points to the north and said, "Fonda Poodoo," as he points out to you that there's 2 mechanical droids coming up that look like Hutt-sized droids with a sword and a blaster for arms.
Oh, so those are to scale.
Awesome.
And Diesel, you hang out with Hutts. Do me a favor. Give me a quick knowledge Hutt lore. If you got it, basically just intel roll if you want to know what they are.
Alrighty. Education
That'll work.
or Outer Rim. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same.
It's all the same intel.
I mean my skill in it. So, all right. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
You know exactly what these are because, of course, your friend has a restored kind of statuary version of these. These are ancient Hutt security droids. These are security droids that date back to the time when the Hutts inhabited their home world and were used for Hutt on Hutt violence. They
Oh,
come
lovely.
equipped with a blaster carbine and a vibro sword. And you know for a fact they only speak Huttese. They don't even understand basic.
Okay.
I think I'll
And
understand violence.
and do they seem to be responding to whatever Gordo hollered out?
They do not seem to be responding to what Gordo said. He was basically saying, "Oh crap, the kid's
Great.
toys," as he passes out.
Okay. Well, as a free action of comms, I will notify across comms north sector 2 ancient Hutt droids inbound, apparently under control of the kids. We need to go.
And on the plus side, Gordo the Hutt, who is passed out but breathing evidently from his flutters. I mean, he literally looks like the dying graboid from Tremors that was just undulating, laying on the ground as he's having sweet dreams. He's providing you full cover, by the way, Diesel.
That's good. I was hoping so.
There is a full adult of the ancient variety out cold right in front of you. As your helmeted head is totally jumping up, peeking over what he was pointing at.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just gonna throw him over my shoulder and drag him along.
And
Right.
you know, these things are worth mint is just collectibles.
Sure. Great. hmm Under other circumstances, that would be marvelous.
And oh, look! After he took those three beautiful strain for his perception check, just what I needed, because he was getting jolted and electrocuted, and he was so
Yeah.
close to passing out.
Yeah. Gloat in your glory. Whatever.
I will totally gloat in my glory. These droids will start to move.
Please just take the tractor trailer out of here. No, it's easy. Sure.
Okay, good to
Oh,
know.
they're like, back it up, boys, back it up. Boop, boop,
Yeah.
boop.
Nothing like a dead weight person to move, much less a dead weight hut.
I mean, that's gonna be freaking impressive. I'm just gonna say.
Mm-hmm. All right. Who's next? Do something impressive.
Well, are these threatening, or I mean, which
We
hut
know
are
they're
they
bad
under the
guys.
control of?
Well, no, that's what I said. They're
We know they're
ancient
bad
huts,
guys.
But we
apparently
don't
under
know.
the Hutling control. They
Okay, so
did
it is
not.
the hutling.
That would be our assumption. He's over there doing something, but they do have blasters and swords.
How
So they
quickly do
are
they move?
foes to slay.
They move quicker than a hut.
Of course.
And you know, since you said that, we might as well
Bring them all out.
take 2 strain to get another maneuver. Since they, in fact, do not suffer from the problem that huts have, that they can't take strain for an extra maneuver. Okay.
I could try and shoot one with a stun setting and see if it fries them.
You would need ion.
Oh yeah, I don't have ion.
Yeah, none of us do. I don't think.
Well, I'm sure that they're not quite as tough as a full-grown hut, so try shooting it.
I mean,
Okay.
there's that.
Don't know.
Shooting it with the fricassee setting.
They're pretty badass, I'm sure.
Well, I'll go ahead and try and shoot this one.
Well, it's still their turn.
Oh, well.
So you see them all kind of, the door opens and 2 more step out of the control booth over there, and they all kind of spread out.
Of course they do.
So now that they're spread out, they can't see this guy behind the fat hut. Oh, one of them can. Hey, look at that.
I wonder what happens if we kill the hutling.
Well, that might be an option.
They've only got medium range, and the only target in medium range is that one.
That isn't medium range, that's long range. Medium range would be 60 feet.
No, medium range is 13 squares.
Oh, okay.
Look down here on the little thingy down here.
It all sounds right from
I
what I
always
recall.
give you an extra square over 2 mediums. I mean,
Right.
2 shorts. A 6 and a 6, so medium is 13.
Range defense is 2.
So here's what we're gonna do. These 2 are shooting at Drish, and these 2 are shooting at Gordo.
Really?
Get
Wow.
shots on Gordo.
No honor shooting at a down target.
Yep. On the plus side, he's got that extra black dice for being prone, right?
True. I guess
Okay.
there's always a bright side somehow there, right?
So starting counterclockwise, this one's gonna shoot Gordo first. This is where I pause to see if anybody's gonna upgrade the difficulty. Going once, going
Wow.
twice.
Now he's wanting to burn our dice too. Wow.
I mean, you don't get the main
Oh, shit.
credits if he's dead.
If anything, I'm going to use them when they're shooting at me.
Okay, the first one goes kapow kapow on. Wait a minute, that is not the right dice pool. God bless
I
you.
was gonna say, boy, they suck ass at range, don't they?
Which is fine.
I'm okay with that.
Right?
Oh, that would explain it. Apparently, I did not get those stats put in there.
I'm sure they're designed for close combat, not ranged. Yeah, that's it.
I didn't actually give them their characteristics. That changes their dice pool. Okay. Let's take that shot again.
Ah!
Still
Sorry.
just as bad. As the shots hit Gordo's hide, and you just see this wave of jiggly, 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 jiggly happening. As we're going to use those 2 threat to give the next one to shoot a black dice.
Nice.
As the Gordo's jiggles totally throw off the targeting reticles, as we see from the Hut Terminators. As he takes the shot and it misses Gordo, but in such a way that it's going to give the next one to shoot a blue dice against the flying Mandalorian.
Oopsie.
And what is your range defense?
2.
2 range defense. And you're medium range to this guy, I believe?
Yep.
Ooh. Short range to this guy. Only 6 squares. Okay, so he's going to target acquire the flying Mandalorian with his jetpack, and he is going to shoot you with his blaster. With a blue and an upgrade. As he will
Nope,
nick
there's
you.
something wrong there.
Why is there something wrong there?
Because I have a defense of 2.
Yeah, that's what
You
the
blacks.
are for. They came up blank.
What? Your armor only gives you black dice? I thought it was purples.
No,
No.
purples is the range.
Defense is black.
It's your
All right,
33rd
anyway.
episode of this game, and you finally get that down. So he is hitting you for 10 points
Yep. Already added it.
before soak. And for that one advantage, the next guy will get a blue dice for his, I believe, medium range shot. I'm taking a moment to inhale and breathe because I was waiting for that. I mean, you didn't do it last time, that's why I totally did it. Okay, so you're using a light side to keep yourself alive. I can respect that.
I'm using a light side to keep him alive.
Because he totally said he was going to use one. That's why I was waiting for it. And the next one will plug away and take his shots. And miss, but in such a way that he is going to specifically give you a black dice on your next shot.
Okay.
They're all shooting at you. Now, who's going next?
Let's
got one dead Hutlitz. We got one that's yelling derogatory Hutties to his father and communicating again, talking to his necklace. And when you look at these
Can I-
Hut droids, their little vocators flash with his words.
Do you guys want me to try and go shoot the Hutling?
I mean, he's guiding them, so I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you're one of
gonna.
the best ones for that,
Yeah.
being the sniper.
Well, yeah. So, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the Hutling.
And what is your range there?
It's a long range.
Is there anything that modifies your dice pool to make it not 3 purple?
I'm
You got
going
your
to
aim.
use the precise aim to lower his defense.
Okay, that'll totally eat out that defense of theirs. Okay, so blue.
And I'm also
one
gonna
upgrade.
aim.
Okay, so anything besides a blue and an upgrade?
No, with
Is
the
there
precise
any
aim.
modifications on your rifle?
Stun.
Did you put any
A
mods on your
device.
rifle, like a scope or anything?
Do you have a
Um,
telescopic scope?
It's got a magnetic weapon tether. It's got
Gonna say if it's got a scope
mod
of some kind,
1. Mod
might drop
1.
it down the range by 1.
The only thing that does that is the telescopic optic scope.
Yeah, that's the only one that does that, and it's worth its weight in gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've dropped his defense to 0.
All right, here we go.
The little
Come on,
Hutlet is talking into his necklace, you notice when you pull up the crosshairs on him.
Are you ready?
My pool is ready with a blue and upgrade against his range.
Oh, fucking hell. Are you goddamn fucking kidding me?
What? You got a triumph.
And a despair.
So
Yeah,
what
well,
is
you know.
your damage?
The damage would be 15.
Okay, 15. So you do notice that his multiple layers suck up a lot of that damage.
Of course
But
it
you
did.
did blow a chunk off of him.
Can I use the triumph to make it destroy the amulet?
I will totally give you. You notice that the bling bling he's got on has got a bunch of different colored gems dangling off of it. And one of them conveniently looks like a little acorn-shaped thing that you must have noticed was a communications device. And for that triumph, the necklace explodes as we get the anime moment where you shoot, replay one more time in slow motion, shoot as the round hit the necklace, and it explodes with the little cable that connects the necklace, because when you say it's a Hutling with a little necklace, it's really big, goes splitting in half with the communications device turning into little finite glitter, and the beautiful crystals land on the ground with a jar, and some of them get some micro fractures in them, but they start releasing this beautiful melodic tone when the crystals get struck with the ground. And what would you like for your advantage?
Give next person a blue.
Okay. And for that despair,
Mm-hmm.
when you took the shot, you look up in the lift that you're all still hiding in, and you notice there's a blinking light on the control panel, and the door slams shut on you guys.
Oh, fuck.
Staying inside the lift is cover. And obviously, when the door slams shut, it clips Uso, and he spins to the floor, getting knocked out from the door. Because he totally tried to stop the door, and you don't put your helmeted head in the front of a door that's made by Hutts, because they laugh when people get fingers cut off in doors. And then we'll find out how well Bram is at hacking panels now. So now my wounded Hutt is rethinking his life. Where the hell can the Hutt go?
Wherever he came from.
Well, unfortunately, that way he doesn't want to go because there's not an exit. So the Hutt will continue squirming this way like a little worm. He's inchworming his way. And as he is inchworming away, he is saying horrible, derogatory things to his father, who is now out of range of his blaster that only has medium range.
Nice.
Why are none of you willing to get within blaster range of him as he waves the blaster in the air? And he's saying all these horrible, derogatory things about no good Mandalorians. Because he would really like to use his action as a second maneuver, but he's a Hutt, so he can't.
Nope.
Okay, so who's going next?
I think I'm the last one to go.
Well, we got Diesel.
No,
No,
I
Diesel
went
stimmed.
early on. I stemmed
that's right.
and then told him to get off the platform.
Yeah, so we should actually be down to the there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bram, the door just snapped shut. Uso is on the ground. You can see he's breathing, but his helmet now has a dent in it, which is great because he now has some character in his helmet.
All right, let's see if I can hotwire this thing.
So you're gonna hack the panel?
Yep. Can I use skullduggery for that?
No.
It's
Purely
gotta be computers?
a computer slicing, yeah. Or mechanics.
Well, computers would be the better role.
Okay, your difficulty is there. Do you have some way to hack it, or are you just gonna hit the buttons and go bit 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 bit?
Well, I believe I have the tool that I need in my backpack. That's why I put the destiny point so that I can use my utility belt to pull out the appropriate tool for that.
Okay, so that's not for an upgrade, it's for a utility belt?
Yeah.
Okay, and you whip out your data pads and plug it into the control panel, and you are totally ready to do a thing, and if you wanted to spend another destiny point for the actual dice roll, you still can.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you have the data pad ready, and you're running all the hacking systems you know. I've got
And
the
here we
right
go.
dice,
Once or
you have the
twice.
right tool. That was the worst gold dice ever. As you take a point of strain as the screen comes up and goes, denied.
I feel like Han Solo in Return of the Jedi, where he's like, "Okay, and that'll do it," and a second door closes on him.
Well, see, what it is, Gordo's son was screaming on the radio that, close the door! Which door? All the doors! All the doors! And that was when this one just randomly got closed on you guys. Okay, so top of the order. Who's doing what? I would totally say Bram should probably go first and try to get that door open, but that's just me.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Are you gonna go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, so I'm still giving you the blue dice because you have the right tool. You took the strain for that last attempt. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. There you go. You take 2 more strain. Because I don't want to break your
So-
data pad.
Real quick question, because I'm seeing on my screen that Bram rolled 2 light side points earlier. Was
One
that
to
for
get the
2
data
separate
pad,
rolls?
and then one for an upgrade.
Okay.
He used 1 because he has the magic pouch and he can reach in
Yeah,
and pull
that's
out
right.
anything.
Okay.
That's why I asked him when he said that. I wanted to make sure it wasn't for the upgrade. So he then used the second one to get the upgrade. So with your 3 successes, the door goes zoop and opens back up.
That's me.
As Uso just groans on the floor. Okay? So who's going next?
I will.
So my plan will be to try to first aid and hopefully wake up
You're gonna
our
slap him
footies.
like a newborn baby on the butt.
Well,
Little hut butt.
yeah, might be hard. I don't know if. I suppose I could do a sternum rub, but it's
Dave,
gotta
you're
be
not
a
going
big
next,
stern.
are you?
So do whatever you feel. I'm telling you what I'm planning to do wherever
Okay,
that
all right.
falls in.
Where is the Vargas
So-
nerve on a hut?
Well, normal in medicine they'll do a knuckle rub to the ribs that typically wakes people up because it's very uncomfortable and painful.
Well, plus if you do the just hand on the chest where the sternum is, that's where our Vargas nerve is. So you can reset someone's nervous system by giving them the heavy rub. That's why
Right.
hugs are so useful, because when 2 people hug, that sternum nerve cluster gets rubbed together.
Yeah.
On cats, apparently it's on their butt.
Do I have a clear line of sight to the other brat?
We will say yes since you are jetpacking.
Okay. So I'm
If you're
going
using
to.
your jetpack, yes.
Yep, still using the jetpack. So we will go ahead and true aim. Medium range. Let's go ahead and auto fire again.
Okay, so that brings it up to 3 dice.
Let me know when you got it ready.
And it is ready. That's not as helpful as I was hoping those dice would be. So what is your damage on the wounded hutling?
14, and if that doesn't kill him with the Pierce 4, then I'll go ahead and use that auto fire to hit him for another 14.
Okay, so 14 with only Pierce 4. So it blocks it lets 4 whole points out of the extra there. So math time. 14, ignoring 6. I think he will actually survive. Yeah, he is barely alive after the first shot.
And I'm going to take 2 strain to sidestep 2.
Why aren't you going to use 2 of your advantage first to take a second shot?
Oh, that's what I said, is if the first shot doesn't kill him.
Yeah, the first shot, he is alive by just a smidgen of life.
Yeah, so
2 smidgens rubbed against each other.
So yeah, use 2 of those advantage for a shot of auto fire for another 14 damage.
So what does it look like when you murderize him?
More of the same, just lots of blaster bolts flying into the slug and him just falling over.
As his last words were Gunda Dasa Fara.
So in the last advantage, I'll recover a strain. Like I said, I'll use 4 strain total to sidestep 2.
So that upgrades the difficulty twice?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and I'd also like to use my incidental to recover a strain.
If that's something you got, then you can do it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we can totally get rid of that one. So Gordo the Hutt will go. Some snoring sounds coming out of each of his nose holes because they're bigger than your mouth. And he does not hear his son's parting words saying, "I'm sorry for what we did, Father."
Too late now.
Yep.
Way too late.
Maybe later on when he watches the nostalgic security videos, he'll feel sad and put a bounty on all of you.
Yeah, whatever.
He'll feel sad for a moment, and then he'll laugh.
He made 2 slugs. He can make 2 more.
Yep.
I mean, these aren't his only children.
Oh, well, see?
So this one's going to move around here.
He'll use them as an example.
I was hoping that they would stop once the
Yeah,
command unit was.
was hoping.
No, he doesn't want to go down. Down would be bad.
Wake Gordo up. Maybe he can do something.
Gordo, get your ass up. As these guys will slither around and do their thing. They're all reassessing targets now.
I just said, "Wake up, pendejo, so I can kill you." From Aliens.
Uh-huh. Still can't see him around that hut. So this one's gonna shoot at you.
Avoid
This
any
one's
hits.
gonna shoot at you. Just out of range. This one's gonna shoot at you.
Yeah, well, maybe I won't wake him up.
And this one is gonna shoot at Talish. Okay, so the first one at short range is gonna be upgraded, what, twice? With range
If you're
defense
shooting at
2?
Trish, yes.
No, I'm going top, then counterclockwise. So that would be against Dizo. I mean,
Wait,
Drish.
which one?
Drish.
Yeah, that's what I said. Upgraded twice and then 2 defense on him.
Right, Gunter?
Oh, yep. Sorry about that. I had mic muted because I was
No problem.
making noise. Yeah, 2 upgrades, 2 defense.
And I will totally do that. Because for me, the red dice will not be as nice as they were to you guys. As he is shooting shots, as you are sidestepping in your jetpack, looking all Rico Suave with your Mando armor and jetpack flare, going, woo! As it's just shooting away at the air, but it's gonna totally give a blue dice to the next one to go. I believe we're talking medium. Yes, just outside of short. And then he is also going to shoot at you. But he is slightly more effective with that powerful blue dice he was provided.
Shit.
As he clips you for 10 points. You bobbed,
Okay.
you weaved.
I soak 5.
No, baby,
This is me still.
Oh,
This
I
is
thought
this guy.
I thought
Nope,
you said
yep, not you.
Talish.
He clips Drish. While Drish is bobbing and weaving and being the most noticeable Mandalorian floating around in the air right now. Now then is going to be this guy's turn. He's going to be shooting at Dizo. At medium range. What is your range defense?
3.
He does not get a blue. momentarily pause. Nothing happens, so we're going to find out. Look at that defense as the blaster bolt shoots off of this guy, hits your armor, and goes disappearing across the chasm. Because armor
Yay.
is meant to keep you alive. But it's going to keep you pinned down behind the hut, providing the last one to go a blue dice to shoot Talish. And what is your range defense?
For mine, it is 1.
1 range defense.
Thank goodness for Armor Master and Tinkered Armor.
As I take a moment of silence and pause, but if no one's going to do anything, I will totally do that. As he's going to shoot at you, because we saw the sniper rifle kill its master, or at least that's what it thinks. As he is going to clip you for 10 points.
Okay,
I
I
totally
soak
forgot my
5.
dice. And not enough for him to crit. As he will give you specifically a black dice to shoot back, since he clipped you in such an obtrusive and asinine way. He totally put a blaster right across your rifle where you were peeking earlier and shooting, so it totally gets in your line of sight. And that is all my baddies can do. Who's going next?
I think they've done quite enough.
Yeah.
Now they're all just following their last command, which was destroy the Mandalorians. Damn, I knew these guys should have hired a Mandalorian just for some friendly fire.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Okay, you're gonna change your targeting vector from your first target to this target. You swing your rifle from across here to over here.
I'm not moving. I'm just gonna, and I'm going to use precise aim.
Okay.
And I'm aiming.
Okay, so you've reduced their defense to 0 with a blue dice. There is currently balance to the force.
Might as well. Hopefully take one out.
Totally gonna use it to keep my guy alive. Okay.
Okay. All right, here we go. You ready?
As Talish is about to destroy a piece of history.
I hope
Hope
so. Yes, I am.
Nice.
Okay.
Wow.
So that would
did nothing.
So that would be 15 points of damage.
Okay, 15 points of damage.
And
so I can tell you he is alive by 1 point.
you
have a triumph there.
Yes. So
this is Star Wars. Say something cool and I'll say yes.
I know. I'm trying to think of how I could make it easier for the others.
Would you like a suggestion for the triumph?
I would like a suggestion.
You hit the tailed droid in such a way that it ends up going gabunk, gabunk, and falls down the hole.
That's good.
But you're gonna have to describe it now.
You just did.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. He goes to bunk, and down the hole.
But I want it in
but
it's
gonna have a robotic version of the Wilhelm scream. No, Goofy. The Goofy scream. Yah-hoo-hoo-hoo.
In Hadith, it totally makes sense. Why was I not provided a repulsor pack?
Okay, and now with
now
the
6
advantages.
advantage.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give. Who's going next?
Jeff.
I'm going next.
Or
Well,
Dizo's going next, yeah.
Dizo.
Dizo. Okay, so Dizo's gonna get a blue, and then
You mean an upgrade for 3?
Well, you
or
could
blue for
upgrade
2?
too.
oh yeah, let's give you an upgrade, and I still have 3.
And you do have lots of strain if you want to get some back.
I know, cause yeah, it helps me lower. I am gonna take can I take 2 of those and give it to Jeff? And then I can take 1 strain
Specifically
back?
give Bram a blue.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna take 1 back, and then I'll take 1 strain back at least.
Okay, so for 2
Okay.
advantages, you give Bram specifically a blue dice.
Yes, and Dizo gets the upgrade, and I get 1 strain back.
As all of a sudden, Dizo feels very relaxed watching one of these droids go down in one shot and fall down to the chasm. Everybody momentarily watches it fall just for a moment. It's very comforting, very cathartic. Wow.
Oh, I'm feeling a little left out here.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding, no worries.
Says the guy who's bobbing and weaving and shooting on full auto. You're officially the last starfighter.
Yeah.
So, Bram, what you gonna do?
Nothing because I haven't gone yet.
That's true.
Yeah, in this
went top-
in this round,
top
I've
of the
already
order.
gone. So
I
Yeah.
was first in the order this time.
No, Jeff was
Well,
first in the
Bram
order this
was.
time.
I was
Yeah.
first in
Bram
the
opened the
order.
door for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
So-
Dizo.
Oh yes, I am last. Yes.
That
So
sleeping hut right there, drooling. There's this
Yeah.
slime trail coming out of some part of his body.
So with my upgrade
Yeah.
and then my destiny point, I am going to provide first aid to attempt to recover him and wake him
Okay.
up.
Thankfully, wound-wise, he is not past half wounds, so he's in pretty good shape. So that's 2 upgrades and a blue. Am I correct?
Sounds correct.
Okay, go ahead and make your roll. You're wanting to get all these advantages to slap him and wake him up, aren't you?
Well, I mean, healing is a side factor. I really want the advantages, yes.
Heal!
Yeah, but enough to wake him up, potentially.
So you heal him back 4 wounds,
Yeah.
but more importantly, he's got, so, Jesus, he's now at 24 wounds. And you bring him up to 1 strain.
Wake up.
As he
You need
opens
to-
his eyes, one big eyeball focuses on you. As he's like, what? What'd you say? I dreamt
Yes.
that my child realized he betrayed me in air and joined my side, and together father and Hutlet dominated the
Yes.
galaxy.
Unfortunately, his
Yeah.
necklace, his control necklace is broken, and he is dead, and we need to stop these 3 remaining droids so we can get you out of here.
Oh, such a shame. A fortune in HUD credits for them to go down to the garbage. I never should have bought them for the children. Don't spoil your Hutlets.
Indeed.
Make sure
And
you
with
promise
that-
me that you tell your mate not to spoil your Hutlet.
Yes. So that was just my action.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to move. Let's go this way. And let's see what's where am I? There. So I'm moving there. So like let's move it and disable those droids if you can. And then I am going to spend for my second maneuver Damn. Well,
Are you looking to jump into the lift? Because I think you're in range, aren't you?
well, I could make a direct jump probably into the lift instead of, and that would actually probably be less, because I was going to take a second maneuver to do sidestep, but then that's 4 experience, 4. So I might as well just use the maneuver. What's medium?
Medium is 13.
Boom. So I will. Whoops. I will leap. I will
if you
leap.
want to go extra, you can go to the back of the elevator where you're completely safe.
I can only do medium.
But I mean, if you ran up and then did here, you can go to the back of the elevator.
Well, let me look here.
Why y'all are running away? There's no way I'm making it into the elevator with my move anyway.
Well, I mean, technically, your hut friend is going to take for freaking ever moving at 6 squares a turn.
Right.
Yeah, we need to hold at the door until he gets there. So I can't take any more hits. One hit, and I'm down.
That's why
So-
Tizo needs to get out of the combat zone. I
Yeah,
understand
but one
exactly
hit
what
and he's back
doing.
down, and then I'm stuck fighting all 3 of them and reviving him.
Yeah, but I can still shoot.
They've got 2 upgrades against you with your cool sidestep. You're fine. It's not like
mean,
you're going
you
to
want
run
me
out of
to-
strain any moment now.
No, you're fine out
They're
there.
not going to fire on the
You-
hut. So
I was
if
gonna
you
say-
take your action to go to
No,
the
they
elevator
have
as
been
well.
shooting at the hut. They've just been sucking.
Yeah. So that's 3 strain. So I take 3 instead of 4 by just jumping where I'm at. So.
Okay, so you do a
'Cause
wild
I'm
crazy
almost-
jump from back there to here.
Yeah, because I'm like almost out of strain too. So would you rather me stand there on the bridge and just die?
I already said no. Move on.
I mean, that's the only other option.
Okay, so that was our first PC slot. Who's going next?
Me.
I mean, you could jetpack just about the same distance.
I know, but I'm going to end up falling short.
Yeah,
Just
but
a little short.
still makes a lot of other targets, and the hut, they're doing lethal, not stun, so he's got plenty of health.
Hang on, so let's see here.
The best part is this guy's totally gonna come after the hut with the vibro sword. Totally
Well-
doing
Yeah, but-
Jason Voorhees.
He's gonna move first though.
So 14 squares would be long range, yes?
Yep.
Okay. So I am going to fly to here. And I'm going to auto fire
On
this guy and this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to true aim.
So we're at long range, right?
But yes, I get it downgraded to medium range.
Okay. And you're doing what else?
My true aim,
And that's 2 ranks or 1 rank, right?
1 rank. So yeah, 1 upgrade, 1.
Okay, so I got a medium range shot and you're full autoing. So that brings it up to
Yep.
3 purple, right?
Yep.
Okay, I got it in there. Spray and pray.
All right. So, well, that's fun.
Yeah.
So
Hey, you get an auto shot
16 points of damage with Pierce 4 to the first one.
or 2
Okay,
potentially.
16 with Pierce 4. Well, shit. Pierce 4. That's, again, I tell you, that Pierce 4 sucks. What's it look
Yeah.
like when the first one gets blasted to pieces?
It's a droid, so it kind of just takes a whole bunch of shots and starts sparking.
Okay,
But
and
it's ancient, so it holds together because it's solid manufacturing, like an old
Just-
fridge.
just all the connectors blow out with pieces, so it's like the little slinky dink snakes.
Yeah, it's like the old fridges. They run forever. So
And apparently can survive an atomic blast.
right.
So we'll go ahead and use 2 advantages to do 16 points of damage, pierce 4 to the second one.
Okay. And that leaves you an advantage and a triumph.
For that advantage, I will go ahead and take a strain back. And for that triumph, I would like to give Gordo a free maneuver.
He can't take 2 maneuvers to move.
Oh, shoot, that's right.
Because he's a hut.
But maybe he's got another maneuver to do.
I mean,
He just can't. He just can't use it to move. He can still take a second
he'll
maneuver.
plan a bitch slap aim on the droid that's chasing after him with machete going. Ding, 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 ding,
Yeah,
ding,
but
ding.
he could do that anyway then. So
No, but he can't take strain to take that second maneuver.
Yeah,
He can't
if
take
you-
a maneuver to move, but he can still take a second maneuver to
Yeah, he
do
can
something.
Do a thing, he just can't move.
So if you move him, he gets the move free. It could still potentially, if he's got something on him in the fold of fat or something, who knows?
all right, yeah. So we'll use that triumph to give the droid give Gordo a maneuver.
So who knows? But could come in handy. He might be able to do a defensive maneuver or something, whatever huts have.
Remember, he didn't move last turn, so he can use that free maneuver to move.
Yeah,
he
that's
just
what
won't
we're
be able
saying.
to move on his turn. And he will
Right.
gladly say, "Hold the elevator!" and go slithering your guys' direction. As this droid here is totally just waving his vibroblade in the air, ready to hunt the hut down. So he will gladly take that maneuver. And now he will totally talk shit that you need to come back and kill this droid. Kill this droid. I will give you an extra 20% if you kill this droid. That's what he's going to do for his turn.
He doesn't have a defensive maneuver or something as a hut nemesis or something
He
to help protect himself.
Nothing. I mean, he's going to go full defense to add an extra black, which
Okay.
does make a hut doing that. It is pretty hard to hit. I mean, it now brings him up to soak of soak of 10. He's currently at 24 wounds. I don't think this thing can physically do enough to get past his soak except for it's pierced.
Okay.
And he's got durable 3. And that's not counting the oh yeah, this one does not have the adversary. That's right.
Oh, good. We get the one hut without adversary.
So, needless to say, this droid will do a double move, which means he can't aim. But he is totally going to try to machete the hut.
Machete the hut. Ah! It's a new character.
Machete the hut. You'll be a young hero.
Voiced by
Danny Trejo.
Yep.
I am Machete the
That's
hut.
fucking
And
awesome.
Machete the hut, and he runs a taco shop.
Yep.
Because he has a taco
Yeah, he's
restaurant. Yeah.
Real life. Yep.
Big into that. Yeah.
got a couple. Didn't he?
Yeah. I think he's got a few.
With his brother, right?
His brother and his son work one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy is totally going to come after him with the vibro sword on the other arm. And
miss.
Why is that not going to his 2 ranks?
Because he's a shooter, not a hatchetman or macheteman. He's used to chopping tacos.
Well, it should be 2 yellows, 2 green, plus I did an upgrade. Why is it not in there? Yeah, 2 of those greens should have been yellows.
I seriously want to see that as a vendor now in some game somewhere.
Oh, that's because my dumbass picked Brawl for the weapon. There we go. Oh! As he hits Gordo with the vibro blade, you guys see Gordo slithering towards you. He's waddling his arms, and he's just like got his arms protecting his vital organs, which for a hut nobody really knows where those are. It's something between their mouth and their butt. As this thing comes running up with the machete just going chop chop, chop chop, chop chop, chop chop, and you see Gordo make this horrible pained expression as the vibro sword's pierce 2 cuts through, doing 6 points of damage, but only actually doing 2 with pierce 2. For that triumph, it's going to crit, which it has vicious 2, but he has durable 2, so it's a wash with those extra percentages. As he's going to actually crit Gordo. What's going to happen on this crit here? What if he gets at the brink? He dies.
We still have his tablet.
Right. Okay. Well, it's not strain.
Jesus.
Slice into his arm, and one of his waddly arms just goes slack. Like the nerve endings just got severed, and he is now crippled. And he looks at you guys and says, 20% more to kill it!
Gotta wait our turn.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Trust me, we're going to. It's just not our turn yet.
Your hut friend has now been crippled until that arm gets fixed.
Yeah.
Which for a hut, I'm sure is he's going to have a mud bath for a month.
Yeah. Well, it's better than what I was hoping to avoid, which was some kind of a strain effect. So.
That would have sucked. So
yes,
bad.
that would have been the worst.
As all 4 of you have to carry the hut out.
No.
At least this way he's still ambulatory. I'd like to go and kill this kill Machete the Hut here.
Machete, the ancient hut security droid.
Right.
Yeah, since he's moved into range, so.
Okay, so he is at medium range to you and has an ally adjacent.
Yep.
You're flipping the light side before I can. Well played. Are you aiming?
Yeah. And I believe I got a blue from Dish from before.
You had a
no, from
Talish.
A blue, yep.
From Talish, yeah.
So are you gonna aim for a second blue?
One. And I'm gonna aim, yes.
I mean, if you're not moving.
Your pool is ready.
Wow.
Alright, that's 14 points of damage with Pierce 4.
And freaking Pierce. Okay, what does it look like when you snipe this thing from over Gordo's shoulder?
Well, I think if there was a C-3PO, in the fight where a battle droid got his head cut off, and then you can put another one on. I just think it just blew his head straight off, and it just sort of wandered around going, "Oh God, I can't see." And then,
the head goes off into the pit.
Yep. And the body's
as it staggers
looking around. Where's my head? Where's my head?
It feels for the head, and then you see it use its machete hand to feel as it chops into its torso some more until it falls off the ledge. As Gordo's like, "Oh, you're worth every credit. You!" And he totally points to the one hand that still works. in your direction, Bran, and gives you the classic 80s points and thumbs up. You practically hear the Top Gun music.
Yeah. You would think we're equipped and trained and prepared for like heavy armored targets and stuff or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Now-
getting there, but give me another.
Getting there, you are. I mean, you can't get much more ridiculous than what all you have right now.
You killed a
Oh,
hundred
but I
party.
can.
The whole party.
But I
Challenge
can.
accepted.
Give me 40 more experience points, and trust me, I will get so much more disgusting, because with 15 more points, I unlock auto fire without adding an upgrade die. And
Yeah,
25 points after that, I get the possibility of turning a triumph into breach 1
Yeah.
on any
This is
weapon.
You
what I
were
point
you were
out.
crying about not making the elevator. It's like
He's a badass.
This is when I point out at session 33, you've got a lot of experience under your belt.
Yes, we do.
About
Yeah.
400.
That's more than Boba Fett. 300 is where most of your nemesis are sitting. Just to have that for food for thought.
Ah, finally.
Bran, you've got a ton of things to spend there. As
I'm-
Gordo the Hutt's giving you the thumbs up with his one good arm and the other one's kind of waggling. It's all part of the jiggle. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Would it make any sense to give him a free maneuver?
he can't
Giving
do
him
another
a
one
free
this round.
maneuver would pretty much just be him saying you're doing some more stuff, but he has nothing else he can really do.
Yeah, he can't move. It's the same turn.
He's exhausted
was
his
good.
one movement.
Yeah, so I was going to claw back a bunch of strain that I just took, but that still leaves me with 2. I could give somebody a blue.
Okay, who you
Here we
giving a
go.
blue to?
I'm going to give a blue to Drish. And then that leaves me with a triumph. Which I'm happy to take recommendations or suggestions.
Anybody have a suggestion
Um,
for him?
Well,
Yeah,
how can we
so-
help
So there happens to be that we didn't notice at the top of the lift a Hutt sled.
Oh, like
I
Or
like it.
even better, right over here, which we didn't notice, is a Hutt sled. Even easy to make it even easier.
Obviously, the Trandoshans were hiding behind it,
Right.
so you
Yeah.
weren't paying attention to it. You thought it was just part of the floor. Okay, I will totally
I
give you
like
that.
it. Let's go with that.
Okay.
That's a good one. Good thinking.
As Bran points over to the sleigh and he's like, "Oh, oh, 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 you're my new favorite."
What am I, chopped liver? I brought you back. All right.
Who's going last but not least?
Well, I think I'm the only one that hasn't gone this turn, right?
Yep.
I think so.
So, they're all dead.
Except for this guy who's about to say something to Gordo.
This guy?
Yep.
But we don't know exactly. I mean, he can't get to us.
He's just
But we
been
don't-
sitting down there hitting his stun baton to his shield.
And we don't know exactly what his intent is because he is Hull's droid.
And
My Hutt's droid.
Yeah, he's totally got a glyph on his breast that you recognize on the ship's ownership papers. And has not made any threatening moves towards you or any of your party.
So I probably wouldn't consider it a threat right now.
No.
But the who looks the worst?
Ooh,
The
all your
the
compatriots?
one of our of my compatriots or the Hut?
Well, the Hut's healthy other than strain, but
Okay, then
I
Drish,
have
right?
6 left.
Diesel looks in the worst shape. He when he made
Okay.
that big jump, he kind of staggered on his landing there.
Can I give him one of my hit him with one of my stems?
I'd only get 2 back, but I mean,
Is it
Well, remember isn't it 3 the minimum you can get?
no, I've already used 5, 4, 3. I've used 3 of them, so 2's.
Yeah. After that, it stays at 3.
Oh,
because
does it?
3 is still
Oh.
better than none.
Oh, well, if it's 3, I mean, that's better. I thought it went down all the way to 2 and 1.
No, it stops at 3. It starts
Oh,
at 5
okay.
and stops at 3, so you're always at least getting 3 back.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to use one of my stems on him.
Okay, you whip out your
so
stim,
that,
look at him, and jab him with it.
Yeah. Unceremoniously, just like boom, bam, and
No
kind of
argument.
hard too.
It
No
was like,
argument.
it was,
You're gonna take this.
yeah, kind of as a backhand slap. Ugh,
Yeah.
what the hell? Oh, I feel better.
Shut up, you big. But she doesn't say anything because oftentimes she doesn't say much.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay.
So
I'm now at 9 total points.
aside from getting in the lift, Drish, is there anything you guys are doing, or are you waiting on Gordo to catch up?
Well, if we have the thing, we can
Well,
go to him.
Waiting on Gordo, and I'm gonna stim myself.
basically moving to get him on the lift or on the sled. As he moves to us, move the sled to him and get him on the sled and get him in the elevator. However many rounds that takes unhindered.
Ooh,
Hopefully.
I almost forgot about his crippled arm. He was gonna do a great thing, which I still think he's gonna do, but
Just the one arm flops around instead of.
so as you get in, the Hut starts waddling his way up, and you think he's gonna turn as he steps on the dead Gamorrean.
Squish.
Well,
decides
squishes over the dead.
that 2 extra maneuvers to go this way and come up the ramp. He's gonna flop his limp arm on the wall here, and he is going to try to climb like only a slug can climb.
Nice. Well, that's
Sort of
that's
an
awesome.
ooze. Undulate.
Gotta give him some credit for putting effort in.
And let's see, what does his crit do since it requires him to use that bad arm? The
I think
crit
it
is upgrade the
added up.
difficulty.
Yeah.
So it's turning a 2 purple into a 3 purple. As I
Yeah,
say
he's got
that,
this.
and I'm gonna be silent and see if anybody does anything. Apparently nobody does.
Sure.
Somebody did it.
We'll do it before you make it difficult for him.
As he gets up there, and it's like watching a beautiful baby calf be born. You're just like, you can do it, Gordo. You can do it. As he comes slithering up the wall.
See, I knew that he had
your
a bunch of
help
points.
and coaching totally made him do it.
Oh, don't even do it, Jim. Don't even do it.
Don't even do what?
Give him 1 strain.
As his triumph, I will say that the hover cart follows his audio commands and comes over to him. And for the triumph, he doesn't really move much further than that, but kind of like sighs onto the hover platform, which is in, free shopping cart mode, which means it's just repulsor lifting. So it's keeping him up there. As he looks over at Bram and says, You got me the rest of the way here. Ugh. And he passes out and oozes over his hut cart. Does someone want to grab the cart and push him onto the lift?
I will.
Yes.
As you guys put him in the lift, the cart, basically it's feather light, so it's easy to push. It's like pushing one of those carts from Home Depot, only it's got a 2-ton slug on it.
Except it doesn't have a wobbly wheel, so.
Right.
And you guys may have caught it, but when the slug was ready to leave, this droid comes up there and totally thumps himself in the chest, saluting style, and says, "The illustrious Lord Hull has sent his delegate, Dizo, to rescue you. You may have noticed he helped you with your first aid when you had passed out most unillustriously. Please allow Lord Hull's minion to rescue you the rest of the way and fly you on Lord Hull's ship back to your safe house, or wherever you believe you need to tell Dizo to take you." All this was said in Huddies real quick while he was slugging along.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys get him on the lift.
Yep.
You hit the button to go all the way up to the first floor. Do we want to stop on floor 2 or 3?
Oh, no. We're getting out of here.
Comes to an
And
abrupt
while
stop.
we're doing that, we're taking a breather to catch our
Recover
breath.
strain and yeah.
Okay, I have cleared the pool. Everybody feel free to take a cool or discipline check.
Okay.
And if you take
And I
a
guess someone's totally saying that so that way Lord Gordo can take a cool check too.
Bingo.
In fact, he will take a discipline because he has actually 1 extra rank.
Look at that
discipline.
shit. Look at that shit.
Must be nice.
All right.
Hey Jim, do you see my upgrade in there?
Why you don't do upgrades for cool checks?
Oh. All right, we'll give it back then.
Nice try.
Oh, cool.
Okay, everybody roll.
Yep.
just a second.
Worthless.
Okay.
this is-
That means for every 2 successes, we
For
can
every
remove.
success, you get a cool back.
Yeah.
Every
Every
we
success
get
or a strain?
Every
Or-
success.
Oh, it is success, isn't it? Damn it.
Yeah,
I was
every
thinking
success.
I was thinking a healing
Not
check.
bad.
By the way, Bram, you should have said you were rolling because I just put in Gordo's dice pool.
Gotcha.
Go
ahead.
Go
I
ahead
had
and
said
roll
just
again.
a minute, and then
Go for it now.
okay.
There you go. I was literally just about to push for Gordo. As Gordo is on the lift, immediately wakes back up with 5 strain now.
Oh no, it was successes I took. So
No, 6 strain. He made 6 successes.
nice.
You have discipline 5. And yet they eat everything not nailed down. It's a choice, not a need. As he
Right,
wakes
right.
up on the lift and he goes, oh, which one of you is Dizo?
That's me.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he looks at Bram and he's like, I was hoping it was you because you're still my favorite. Dizo, take me to
Yes.
these coordinates. And he gives you a hyperspace coordinates of 54, 25, 61, 29, 38,
Indeed.
which immediately you know is off-world.
Okay. And I will explain to him, yes, he has been my business partner for many years, and we will need to have some further conversation regarding that.
Oh,
'Cause he
that
did-
hut better not have betrayed me.
He's facilitated your and myself to enact your rescue from your younglings.
Do me a favor.
And he is quite the shrewd business hut.
Give me either, I'll give you 3 options here. Deception, if you want to throw some lies to fluff it up. leadership, if you want to point out the genius tactical ways you did this with his help, or persuasion. Using that last point. I got your upgrade in there.
It is.
So, still got his 5
Ah,
black
yeah.
dice in the pool. Okay, you can roll now.
Not negotiation.
I mean, you can do negotiation, but it's adding 2 black dice to the pool. Do you want to do negotiation?
It's probably a better odds because leadership's a 1.
And I'm giving you a free blue and an upgrade because
And there
you
is,
rescued his life.
yeah, there is no persuasion. And I'm
Well,
not
coerce.
deceiving. I'll coerce. So that's a yellow and a green. Because I put points into negotiation, which was a yellow and 2 green.
I mean, you've got 2 upgrades and a blue. I mean, that offsets his nobody's fool.
Okay. I guess coercion then.
Okay, coercion instead of negotiation.
Yep, but that's the better option.
Okay, don't roll yet. If you're doing coercion, I gotta take out those 2 black. Okay, your pool is ready.
All right. Of course.
Okay, I mean, he is interested in this. Lord Hull helped facilitate his liberation, but he's still cranky that he was betrayed. It's not that you failed to coerce him. It's just that his crankiness of being kidnapped by his kids and embarrassed in front of a hut outside his clan. He's just rather embarrassed.
Sure. We'll work on further negotiations once we're on the ship and got time to chill.
Okay. So you guys get back to the ship. Oddly enough, a certain somebody has cleared the path for y'all.
Sweet.
And of course, Gordo at this point's pulled the controller out for the skiff, so he's controlling it himself.
Good.
Is there anything you're doing on the way to GTOF?
Quickest route,
Or GTFO?
flying casually.
Though I'll be on the dorsal gun just in case.
Yeah, we'll get on the top gun. Or
Cool.
other gun. Whichever one Kelly's not on.
Okay, so dorsal would be the top one. Ventral would be the bottom one.
Yeah.
So you guys get in there, and Gordo's a hut slowly getting on the ship, and he's just like, oh, ho, 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 ho. This is a nice ship. I may have to ask Hull for it as an apology when he comes slithering up to apologize for all of this.
Well, this is my ship. So, not his.
Ho, 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 ho. And he
So-
kind of smacks you in the shoulder.
Still making a couple payments, but I think we've earned maintaining the ship. Thanks.
As you totally feel every time you speak up for Hull that it's making this obligation for the ship get a little thinner, little smaller. Every little bit helps. Okay.
All right.
So do you use the coordinates he's giving you, or do you research those coordinates, or do you go somewhere else?
Well, I'm gonna astrogate them, and as I punch them in and see exactly where we're going and what that looks like.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your
Go ahead and click it.
astrogation. Okay, I was gonna avoid it, but I mean, if you say that,
Well, I figure your delay that's what you were.
No, that was actually me taking
Trying
out
to-
all those upgrades and blues that were in there.
Okay.
And drop. Oh wait, don't roll yet. And dropping those red dice that were in there as well. I mean, when you're rolling against a hut, you can go ahead and roll now. Your pool is true.
Okay.
You've got 3 purple,
Ah!
3 red, and a black. And still you
Wow.
squint and look at these and look back at him, and you realize with the course he's giving you, there's a very tiny backwater part of his clan's space that you know from what you pulled up in the astrogation that it's a small pleasure moon that he owns. And he literally owns everyone on this planet.
Hmm.
I mean, it's good to be the boss.
Apparently.
And
He's
that's
been
where
holding
he
out.
wants to go. Where do you actually put in on the coordinates?
Oh, that's where Gordo wants to go?
That's the coordinates Gordo gave you.
Okay. I mean, if that's where we're supposed to be going and stuff, then, I mean, I don't see any reason not to. I thought it was coordinates that Hole gave.
No. This is Gordo
Okay.
gave you, the take me to, and he threw out the astrogation coordinates.
Oh, well, yeah. I don't see any reason not to.
He's upgrading from a safe house to a safe moon.
Yeah, it's pretty secure deal there.
Well, his problem was he
So.
couldn't get to a ship.
Right. So, nope, yep, I'll punch it in and we'll do our thing.
Okay? And as you punch in and you start to take off, you see the comms unit, the little flashing incoming call light is blinking on your console. And you can practically just feel that it's Hull calling you since you're taking off. And none of the defense weapons are pointed in your direction.
Correct.
Do you
All right,
answer, or are you going to let them wait?
I'll start moving before I answer. Start lifting and taking off before I answer.
You start taking off, and the call comes through again with the urgent flash going. That it's double tapping the flicker flash.
Yep.
As you start to take off, immediately Gordo says that he will be partaking of your refreshments on this ship. And I will leave you to do the flying. And he starts slithering away, grabbing his useless arm, watching it just flop as he's undulating. As he's looking for whatever your refreshments are on the ship.
Okay. And yeah, I punch the comms.
And as you go, you see the little hologram of Hull come up, and he says, "Oh, Diesel, my boy, did you take care of that little thing?" And he gives you the big exaggerated hut wink.
Yes, our little situation's all handled. We appreciate your visit, and we will be in touch soon on additional business opportunities.
Do I have to have a reactor core leak accident in the reactor core fabrication silo?
Heard.
You kind of broke up there, what?
I said that might not be a bad situation.
Oh no! Look at that, a reactor leak!
It looked a little messy down there.
He puts his big hand to his mouth so that half the people in this room don't hear him. He's like, "Jonin, reactor leak!" As he's like, "You didn't get my signal when I said, oh no, reactor leak, reactor leak!" And all of a sudden, as you guys are starting to crest into the blue to the black, you totally see a small thermonuclear explosion happen in the shipyards. Oh no, I regret to inform Gordo the Hutt that his 2 children were killed in a reactor leak accident.
Oh my.
Oh,
I'm sure he will be heartbroken.
If you see him, pass my condolences.
Indeed. It's so unfortunate that they came to visit and such a thing would occur.
Oh, lots of these ships getting repairs have old reactors that are leaky, and that coaxium is very volatile. Oh, no! And he winks at you again. Yes, how did it turn
No.
out that your boss is the comical kind?
Right? Well, we, again, greatly appreciate the services on the ship, and again, we'll be in touch for further service.
I always know I can count on you, Diesel, my boy.
As
I
always.
promise, in 300 to 400 years, when I die of old age, I will leave a few credits to you in my will.
Well, not the estate.
Well,
And I kind of chuckle.
yes, he laughs. He's like, you know, I have 5 ex-wives and a dozen children.
But I'm your favorite.
Ask for the short swords.
Remember, that was in Gordo's place.
Yeah, that's Gordo's.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking with Hall.
Yes.
As at that moment, Talish has cleaned her weapon, because that's what she does. And you look in the inside of the ship, Gordo has found the pantry. And he's just like opening shelves and throwing packages that he sniffs and doesn't like. It's like a gigantic version of, Yoda sniffing for protein bars. As he like grabs a bag of something, rips it open, and just pours it down his gullet.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably, butter them up with some of the good rats and, breach and have the discussion with them about the swords if you wanted.
Yeah, I want the,
If you.
because he said he owed us.
Yeah.
So what do you say to him as you see him gorging on your food?
It's like, I want to discuss an item.
You want to discuss an item? I want to discuss an item too. Find me the protein snacks.
Remember that we still have his gold data pad that you can use to barter with.
That's true.
Do.
It's like, you have.
That gets ugly if we have to go there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't start with that.
No, I'm going to say we have gone above and beyond.
You have done very well. I have paid well to make sure I hired the best Mandalorians, and obviously you are the best.
Well, I think it deserves a bit of a bonus. I'm not asking too much.
I did offer you that 20% bonus on top of the 1 million credits. What more do you think of, little one?
You have
Kelly, I can't speak for the group, but I would give up that 20% in exchange for the daggers.
Oh, I totally would, because it's
but that if everybody else agrees.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we have to go that far.
I mean, they are just trinkets after all, right?
Right.
Yeah. You offered up that 20. You offered that 20% specifically for that one bot. I'm talking about overall. You have a pair of short sword Beskar. A short sword made from Beskar. I would like these.
I do have a few Beskar pieces in my trophy room. I take it my Major Domo showed you around my palatial estates?
Well, yeah, but the short swords. The Beskar ones.
Okay.
She's like a pit bull. She's like a pit bull. Got a hold. Yeah. That's all I want to talk about. I don't care.
Yeah,
no small talk.
She's a very,
So are you going to give me a negotiation, coercion, or deception?
deception. There's nothing deceptive about this.
Well, you're trying to get him to agree to this. So which one of those skills are you going to use is what I'm asking.
Okay, well, deception is my best.
And I'm giving you a free upgrade and a blue since you've rescued him and you were entering space. And the hyperspace coordinates being typed in right now.
So deception could be as easy as you're holding back your true level of interest in them.
You're keeping your cards in your chest.
They're a they're a trinket item that you thought was interesting and really cool. Not that you really got to have them, because if he knows you really got to have them,
you're giving more perceived value to them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
so that's where deception could come in.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then, because it's Beskar. I'm interested.
Yeah, but you play it off like intriguing looking things.
Those were cool looking daggers.
Yeah, they come in.
Off your hands.
Okay, so then deception would be the best, and since it's almost 9, let's add another upgrade.
Okay, indeed. I will add you another upgrade. You were good.
Of course, this is going against a hut, so
it's good to use those upgrades against the hut.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the
same thing I rolled.
Yeah, fuck me.
as he looks at you and says, "So you noticed the Beskar blades?"
I did.
How about this? Those are ancient relics. I am willing to show my appreciation to the Mandalorians and your clan specifically. I would make sure that the Mandalorians that rescued me were only of the greatest clan strength and abilities. I am willing to trade you those swords on a 1-to-1 basis for the credits I owe you.
You owe us a lot of credits.
I owe you 1.5 million credits. I don't know if you'd call that a lot. I mean, to Beskar starved Mandalorian, it might be considered a lot. To an illustrious hut, it might
I laugh. Beskar starved?
To an illustrious hut, it might be considered my snack budget for the month.
I'd like to, in Mandoon, privately asked, can I use the tablet to everyone as leverage?
Yep.
Do it.
It's got to be unanimous.
I would go credits versus using that.
You would give up all of the credits. 1.5 million credits.
No,
he's not saying 1.5 credits.
He is.
No.
He's willing
he's
to
talking the
trade
value.
The value of the swords in exchange for
credit value. Yes, not they're not worth 1.5 million.
That's what I was laughing about.
Now, Kelly, if you would like, give me a negotiation roll or a streetwise, and I can tell you the value. As all of a sudden catches me the weirdest
I will do a streetwise. Because that's the best I got.
So you know what he's going to say is that each one of those swords are worth 200,000 credits.
That's bullpucky.
Not only are they Beskar blades, but they actually have a history to them.
Oh, and what's the history? It's like, I'm going to ask him, so, if these are so, what's so special about them other than the fact that they're Beskar?
These Beskar blades belong to Jagunda the Hutt. He killed the 16th Mandalore and melted down his armor after enslaving his entire clan to have the armored helmets and breastplates turned into these weapons that the Hutt himself wielded in the gladiatorial arena.
Can I use the tablet now?
No, I'm fine with giving them the 400K. We're still 100,000 credits in the green.
Yeah, because that's a negative, very negative option.
The fact that you found out a Mandalore was defeated by a Hutt in single combat and he melted his armor down. Oof, talk about your obligation coming up for being a Mandalorian.
I know.
But
And it
the
would
credits
only cost you 400,000 credits when you're making
Done.
1,200
Yeah.
thousand
versus
Done.
potentially ruining all of that by trying to coerce
Yeah.
him with the tablet that's his tablet and money.
Fine. Done.
And then we are hunted by him down the road
Done.
or something if it all goes wrong. Yeah.
As you give him the handshake, as he takes your handshake and he conveniently flops his now crippled arm into your handshake to kind of re-emphasize he didn't get off scot-free out of this. He does have a crippled arm after all. But don't worry, he won't tell any of your future clients that you bodyguard that well. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Hut humor. Ha ha ha. Ho, 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 ho.
Yes.
I'm not laughing.
But he is, and that's the important part. The client is always right. Until
So,
you've cashed
and
it.
may have to do research to see if his story's true, but but
do you want to do that check?
well, I don't. I'm flying right now.
Okay. So you guys land on his pleasure moon. It's half tropical beach, half horrible swamp. He prefers the swampy part because Hutt.
Sure.
And he takes you there and gives you a all paid pass to his little resort that's on the pleasant side of the planet while he gets tended. He gladly takes the data pad that you offer him, or are you going to keep that secret?
Actually, part of my discussions with him to further negotiate trade or business dealings with Hull, I offer that in goodwill that due again to his assistance, we were able to acquire and recover your tablet. And
you give him that, and he, like, even with his crippled arm, picks you up in a massive bear hug from a Hutt, and he holds you as you get jiggled between his Hutt chest and the folds, as he says, "You can tell your master Hull that all is forgiven."
I think you two would make a formidable business entity together.
My weapon development and his shipping concerns would make a beautiful partnership. You can tell your master that I will agree to any fair trade agreement he can come up with.
Indeed.
In the meantime, I want you all, especially, and he totally gets out of you Bram's name, because he still says that Bram's the guy. Saved his ass. You tell your friend Bram there that all your expenses are paid on the pleasure moon.
Very nice. So I strip down, go to the sauna with just my helmet on.
Yep.
As he will transfer the credits to you, you guys get 800,000 credits.
Thought it was 1.2.
It is, but the blades are 400,000.
But we had 1.5.
1.5 before the blades.
Oh, you're reminding him about that.
Yeah.
As he laughingly looks at his tablet and goes, "Oh yeah."
I know you had a rough time down there and took a few hits, so not a problem, my friend. And I'm assuming he has some good comms and secure comms units and stuff, so I will send a secured type band comm to Hull with the information to of interest and his, to negotiate into a fair trade deal and business partner with the two of them.
Mm-hmm.
And he gives any actions that might have occurred inadvertently in talking with the kids, and is very happy to enter into a grand partnership between the two of them.
And when you talk with Hull, he guarantees you with a big wink that he has all the security footage of you guys killing the Hutts locked up somewhere safe, so no one but him will be able to watch the videos.
Sure, he'll have a pleasure to see that.
As you get your 1.1 million credits.
220,000 each.
You get 2 Beskar short swords that are, in fact, they have hollow proof that these are the swords that were made by the melting down of the 16th Mandalore's helmet and chest piece.
Well, now they're a historical piece. Now what do you do?
Any master would love to turn them back into Mandalorian armor.
So how much was that a piece?
220,000.
220,000.
Oh,
Enough that you could retire to a small farming, hut. And if any of y'all have seen the last season of Mandalore, that's how it ends.
Yep.
As well as Hull is very excited about the future projects, and Dizo gets the full bill of sale for the ship, so he has 100% ownership.
Sweet.
And you all get 25 experience.
Which I'll never get to use.
But more important, not that I'm saying we can't ever come back to play these characters.
I was going to say, could always come back.
mm-hmm.
But what do you guys go off and do for your characters, retirement or next stage of life?
Well, first off, I'm going
We're a
to
clan,
return...
so keep that in mind.
Yeah, clan base.
Yep.
First thing I'm going to do, though, is return the Beskar short swords to the clan that it belonged to have them reforge it.
Okay, so you're giving it back to the rightful clan, not just Mandalorian in general?
Correct.
I like that. So, just to let you know that Clan Torish I know you're going to ask the spelling, considers you and anyone you credit for the liberation of the weapons as honorary clan members.
Oh, okay.
Because you just did a buku solid.
Mm-hmm.
You've given them back some honor.
That would be all of us.
So you make sure the whole team gets credit?
Correct. Even Chaff.
Especially Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Talish is going on the return mission to get the Forge Master to turn the blades back into armor. And
Cool.
even though you're just an honorary clan member, it's still legit. The Forge Master would be proud if you would take the Beskar pieces for your armor.
Aww.
Since there's no direct descendant of him left.
Aww.
Unfortunately, they
That's
were all
even
enslaved
better.
by the Hutt that killed him, and he basically delighted in killing Mandalorians in single combat. It's not really fair when they only get to wear a helmet, no real armor, and he's a Hutt. Drowned in the folds of my skin! Okay, so what does Bram do? As we get the classic 80s style TV show, you know, we see Bram in the A-Team, dun 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 dun, and it pauses, and we see Bram's, you know, narrative going off to do something.
You know what? I have no idea what Bram would be doing at the at this thing. Is like, you know, give him the you know, just retire to Aruba.
So you're retiring to a nice jungle planet?
Yep.
He gets a sweet and then spends it all on hookers and blow. Wakes up the next morning going,
like,
shit, where did it all go?
3 days on planet Bangkok.
No, I'm figuring that, you know, Jungle Planet, he gets a nice little cabin out by a lake and hunts game and just that sort of thing.
Okay, you retire to your own private resort and game lodge, where
Yes.
they bring in, you know, hunting prey for you. But of course, they let the prey loose so they can acclimate before the hunts. So that way, it's a fair hunt and not a canned hunt. It's sustainable sourcing. Okay, Dizo, what do you do?
Well, I kind of had the same kind of leaning and thought, and we'll, yeah, Drish was kind of going on, and I'll do some research and finding a modest site and facility for basically setting up a base of ops somewhere out in the Outer Rim.
Camp for your clan?
Yep, somewhere in the Outer Rim area. Inner Outer Rim, so we're kind of easily accessible, multiple locations.
Someplace nice and bought and paid for, so it's legally yours and the clan's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Drish, what do you do?
So, in between, you know, helping Dizo find us a base of operations, I'm going to take that trusty disruptor that I picked up and make sure that I get that tricked out with a marked target firing lock, magnetic weapon tether, electronic sighting system, a sonic scope, and get it combat tested. And once I've managed to get that accomplished, I will use that 25 experience to buy the Reign of Death maneuver, and so you can do the montage of Drish out there running the gauntlet using auto fire and becoming efficient at using auto fire with no penalty.
As there's a whole generation of your clan Mandalorians that believe in the more firepower is better than precision shots. Talish and all the snipers in your clan are just sighing as you're teaching a whole gaggle of Mando children to shoot full auto or nothing. And then the last question is, what happens with your ship?
What do you mean?
Well, what's the ship's retirement story?
Well, no, I keep it.
Just
I mean,
doesn't
just
retire.
because we have a base, just because we have a base of operation, I mean, it's gonna need to be used to get around. I mean, we're still gonna work. Not a full retire. I mean, what kind of Mando fully retires? We're not,
right?
Boba. Come on.
As the camera totally pans to, Diesel at his retirement resort, you notice that the boots hit the ramp and the ship takes off last minute to go take another job because there's always another job.
Another job.
Exactly.
But more importantly, the sons and daughters of Mandalore have brought their clan together and brought strength and honor to their clan. And even been adopted into another clan that sees you guys as brother clans. They basically have that alliance pact with you. If you guys need help, just call a friend.
Nice.
As of course the Torish clan and yours start intermarrying and things, and clans do what clans do. Hey guys, we found a bunch of orphans. You want to take a couple off our hands?
Yeah, sure.
This is the way.
Of course. That works.
So then in that case, I'll say for the campaign, this is a good place to end it there.
Sweet.
As you get the dun 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 dun. As we
So Jim, next
the Mandalorian movie gets the regular Star Wars soundtrack, and it's not something new.
Yep. So next time we all meet, it'll be to do a session 0 of the new campaign.
Yep. So no game next week, but session 0 on the 17th.
Okay.
And definitely make sure you check out that player guide that I wrote up.
Oh, I read it. I've read it more than once.
Because I'm assuming it would change your mind up on some options. And you guys will get move, rank 1, the basic move, basic sense, and basic enhance as a freebie. Yep. And if you haven't read it in some of the fluff books, there's the Trial of the Jedi, which you guys will have to do once you've spent some experience on growing and becoming stronger. So you will first have a Padawan training montage where you're each going to have to do some of your skills and your skill set. That's one reason why I want to see what your characters are after session 0. So I can throw Jedi challenges to you Padawans at Coruscant. There will be the lightsaber building montage, stolen a la from Disney events where you go and build your Star Wars at Disney. And we will be using the table on the lightsaber building thing. So if you roll great, you could add permanent features to your lightsaber. So you may want to put a point in the mechanics since you are getting the Padawan tree for free. It does give you the bonus career skills. One of them is mechanics.
So that would require having experience to do that.
Yeah. So you may want to drop your first 5 points into a mechanics to make sure you got 1 gold in it.
So Dave, you're going Consular Sage. So what was your primary stat going to be?
Well, Consular Sage is unfortunately under a willpower, or the counselors, but the character class or the sub skill, the Sage, is a talker / intelligence. So primary is going to be presence with secondary intelligence. So basically looking at like a 4 and a 3. So the shadow is still a viable. Cunning skills can be useful for what we're doing. Because if you're going Shadow, that's not a direct fighter character. So unless
my two concerns with going the route of the Shadow is I started looking into building up the character, and it's going to be very expensive for me to do all that I want to do with them. Like more expensive than the 500,000 experience that we made in this campaign.
I mean, that is one problem with Jedi with force powers. Your experience
Yep.
goes up real fast.
Yep.
Yeah. So you don't have to get so grandeur that, have good skills, but don't have to be all crazy.
Yeah, you don't.
Just saying.
You don't expect with any force power character to get past rank 3 in any actual skill. Because you're going to be spending most of your stuff on your force powers, making them amazing. And like I totally sneakily told one of you guys, and it wasn't Kelly, that your first mission as not Jedi yet, because you have to take the Jedi trials when you spend 100 experience in force powers, that you will be sent off to go help a Jedi Master recover a lost Jedi temple in the Outer Rim that's been rediscovered.
Yep.
And since the last poll got passed in the group, y'all picked a holocron. That particular holocron belongs at that Jedi temple, which is why you guys will be taking it with you to the Jedi Master.
Okay.
And you'll be basically getting dropped off on the planet, totally not marooned, dropped off on the planet to take care of the Jedi Master's needs and do what Jedi do. This planet in the Outer Rim had been cut off and was recently reestablished with the hyperlanes only like 20 years ago. So there is connection to the galaxy at whole. There's a beautiful space station that's privately owned. Totally not owned by a gambler businessman type person. Totally not being based after Quark. And totally not having a nice culture on the planet that explains why the temple is there. So, like, if someone is still going Shadow, there's a reason why they're sending a Shadow to that planet. And there's totally reason they're sending in counselors. I mean, you can always use a healer. And
yeah.
So, who's decided on what careers? Or are you still floating around with ideas?
I'm definitely gonna go force healer, doctor.
The counselor healer.
Counselor healer, yeah.
Yeah, but
any thoughts from you, Bram?
Jeff already dropped out of the channel.
Oh, okay.
And I was hoping he would stick in and say this himself because he's kind of being shady about it, but he told me that he's kind of upset that this game isn't going on longer, and so he's not interested in playing the next one.
Okay. I'm sorry he feels that way.
Yep.
He should have voted to continue playing. That was an option.
Yep. I don't think it would have mattered because there was like 1 vote to keep this game going and 4 votes for the Jedi. So, but yeah, he's
I voted
basically taking his ball and going home. And it's like, all right, well, that's the way you feel. I think part of it too is he is very much, all his role-playing experience always has been D&D like games where you start off at level 1 and you play for the next 5 years in the same game by the time your character reaches level 20. And so he just doesn't really much care for this whole anthology like Star Wars gaming.
Like what kind of game party or group does he have? I've never been in a party that's gone that far. Maybe one.
I've been in
maybe one in my lifetime.
But David, what about the Iron Kingdoms game that is now changing to another game?
Oh yeah,
I've been in a few different games with Jeff that have gone on several years. So I do, I understand his coming from that standpoint, but it's still like, I mean, if you're not having fun, then I understand stepping out. But
Well, that's
We
also
had
one
no appeal.
reason why with Star Wars you can level up so fast, because if you want a 5-year game, you're gonna have to get cut down to 10 experience, if that, per session.
Yeah,
'Cause
5 or 10.
Once you get 300 experience points, you are unstoppable at whatever you do. You know.
So
Unless you're
Jim, you said mechanics is what we're gonna need for the lightsabers?
Yeah, you use the mechanic skill for building lightsabers.
Okay.
In the player's guide, it should tell you which book and which page is the lightsaber building rules. But I would definitely make sure your first 5 experience, which lightsabers is not going to be the first session. First session is you guys practicing your Jedi thingies, and then using your discipline skill to see if you can each individually open the holocron. I mean, that is a 3 purple discipline check to open the holocron. And you don't all have to open the holocron, but it doesn't hurt if you can. Which totally would explain why you were given the holocron and sent to go do the thing. Because holocrons are mysterious things.
Right.
They're not just the 2 skills that now become career skills as long as you own the holocron. Which, by the way, I will be throwing a poll out to see which 2 skills do you guys want to be the holocron career skills. I would pick 2 skills you don't get in your careers. That's just me. Because it doesn't really help if you're giving career skills that you already have, but you want to pick your careers first before you pick what skills the holocron has.
Well, at this point, none of us have lightsaber as a career skill, so with our trees. So, well, I don't think. Maybe. No, does Shadow? I don't remember if Shadow does.
So Shadow does not have as a default lightsaber, but in the Padawan tree as a 10-point, you get well-rounded and you get to choose 2 skills and make them career skills. And the Shadow does have a 5-point, another 10-point well-rounded. So I could theoretically turn 4 more skills into career skills. So, but if we did go with lightsaber, because lightsaber was one of the ones I was considering because I plan on getting one of those 2 10-point boxes pretty quickly. That would save me having to spend one of them on lightsaber.
Right. Okay.
So I'm thinking I'm still gonna stick with Shadow. Still go with Claudite, and I tweaked my my characteristics a little bit and brought up the weak will to 2. I dropped my cunning from 5 down to 4 because that's where I dumped all my points, and I'm going to bring my intellect up to 3, so I'll be 2 2 3 4 2 2. I only did intellect 3 for the mechanics.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a 4 3, and everything else is 2, I think, because I brought my 1 instead of spending it on other stuff. I brought my 1 up to a 2.
Yeah.
So, and then that wiped out my experience. But yeah, if you some reason didn't want to do the Shadow, the other would be staying under Sentinel and being an artisan, which is the and it's funny with the lights, with all these Jedi skills. So that's a cunning. Again, it falls under Sentinel, same as the Shadow, but the artisan's technically mechanics, intelligence, but not
that's
cunning.
Where exactly. So it's
kind of weird.
Get weird in general, all of them, because I've looked at a bunch of different things, and they're all kind of like split in terms of you can't really find just one good characteristic. So the other things I was looking at besides the Shadow was I created a consular arbiter, which then we would have 3 consulars. But another one I looked at was a Police Masan Mystic Seer. But I think that kind of overlaps with you a little bit too much. So this is pushing me all back towards the
Seer,
the Shadow.
Mystic. What's Mystic, right?
Yeah, Mystic Seer.
Yeah, but isn't that like foreseeing things and that? Not as much talkie-talkie?
Let me see here. Let me pull it up, because I thought it was like a lot of negotiation type stuff. Why aren't you letting me click anymore?
Because you're trying to click.
Yeah, no, there's this
Charm,
weird thing
lore, perception,
sometimes
vigilance. Just it's not one
in
of the
like
starting careers.
your character has been changed. Save it first. Yes. Relaunch character gen. I think I probably just corrupted one of my characters.
Oh no.
So we were talking about the Mystic Seer. Yeah, so looking at that specialization, when you get down near the bottom, oh, I must have been messing myself up. Yeah, they have Natural Mystic, Rapid Reaction, Sense
they're
Advantage, the Force is my ally.
Force Warning, they're like a seer for seeing things. So, yeah, totally different.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically,
so
I won't
actually go seer.
Yeah, mine's presence, so it's basically I'll be decent in the charm, negotiation, and leadership. Coercion and negotiate, was it coercion and I don't think negotiation's something else, isn't it?
Oh, that's what was going to be fun if I decided to go, and I probably will now, go with that Polis Masan. Is a race that they can spend 10 character points to start with, which I am not going to do. Which means my character is basically mute. I don't have vocal cords, but I can speak telepathically at short range.
As all of a sudden at long range you see him jumping up and pantomiming a message to you.
Yep.
Didn't somebody give him a walkie-talkie? We did give him a walkie-talkie. He got no voice.
So I think it'd be actually kind of fun to play that one.
Sure. Yeah, so I won't have coercion or deception. Those will be my two talkies that I won't be high at, but I'll be charm, leadership, and negotiation. So all the nice talking skills.
Yeah, so if I went with him, I would be good at coercion, discipline, lore, medicine, vigilance, outer rim, all that good stuff.
So, but cunning comes in handy under any circumstances. So I wouldn't necessarily. I mean, we're not looking at major combat constantly, but having coercion or cunning skills, there's a lot of good stuff there. Survival, for out rescuing people, whatever. I mean, there's skullduggery. I mean, there's definitely things where that can come in handy.
Well, let's talk about skullduggery a little bit, because I kind of disagree with how we can't use skullduggery. It's always computers for lock picking and stuff, because even in the book it says that it can be used for more technical type stuff. Let me see, grab the book here and find.
Well, it's mechanical, technical, not computer. So it's skullduggery, sleight of hand, picking physical locks or mechanical locks.
So if it was like an electronic locker lock, you could use skullduggery for that.
But in the Star Wars universe, you never ever come across a mechanical lock.
Well, that's because you have R2.
26.
So, but it's also, a number of other things.
Like skullduggery is great for manacles.
Yeah.
And it's great for pickpocketing or, palming something. Let's put it this way. Lando Calrissian has skullduggery up the wazoo.
Oh, yeah.
So, so here it even says, under skullduggery, some electronic locks could require computers, skullduggery, or both.
Sure.
So I think depending on the type of electronic lock, skullduggery should be allowed.
Well, or require both. So.
Yeah. I usually try not to make you have to do 2 rolls to do it, so that's why computers covers both. Because
But
then,
again,
what if you
cunning.
use skullduggery and you fail your computers?
Yeah. But cunning, survival, streetwise. I mean, if we're out saving people in the wilderness, I mean, survival's good. Streetwise can be helpful to get around town, get to where we need to be. Perception, making sure we're seeing things.
Streetwise.
I mean, I just worry that at the start of the campaign, the skills that Jim is telling us are important are going to be some of my shittiest skills.
Well, whatever you choose. Like I said, we don't. Now that we're down 1, I don't know what Mike's looking at doing, but
Mike is probably going to go towards, and I'm going to try to steer him towards a Colossus. Because Mike doesn't like to read, he doesn't really pay enough attention to remember his skills long term, and so I figured give him a most basic character that just has a crap ton of grit and toughened, and let him swing at things.
Make him be the big tough guy.
Yep.
No.
And the Colossus are cool. I mean, they are the hammer, so every problem is a nail. And they're really good at doing jury rig for doing athletics for mechanical repairs on ships.
Yeah, well, I was going to say brawn-based, right? So the heavy lifting and stuff too.
Yep.
In the non-combat environments, and then so anything works. Got a healer, got a talker, semi-smart person, and like I said, the only thing would be missing at that point would be some somewhat technical, but but we can make do.
And we can finish, hashing it out. Session 0, February 17th.
Yep.
So that way everybody can bounce off ideas, because you can always come to the table with multiple options if you want to, last minute pull an audible.
Oh, the holocron skills. Okay.
Yeah, I posted the holocron skills, which your choices will be 1 through 10. I'm going to let you guys pick by vote. You probably are going to go with number 7, I'm thinking.
Is that in the
It's
Roll
in
20
both
chat?
the Facebook and in the Discord.
Oh no, Facebook.
Okay.
Because Roll20 won't let you paste a picture in there.
Yeah.
So the options
probably because lore is important
outer
too.
rim and space piloting, which if you don't have a ship, you don't need it. Computers and perception, brawl and streetwise, mechanics and ranged light, astrogation and gunnery, discipline and medicine, which I think you guys all should have discipline, depending on which one you take as a career skill already. Then knowledge, lore, and lightsaber. Then cool and coordination and skullduggery and vigilance. And xenology and survival.
Yeah, looks like 7 to me, but
7 is the most useful for you guys from the get-go.
Yeah, because lore is important too.
Now remember, as long as you own this holocron, those are career skills. If anything happens to your holocron, you lose those as career skills, but you get to keep any ranks you already bought. So that's why I would go with number 7 myself. So that means you could put boom, 15 points. I'm now rank 2 lightsaber. That's probably all the lightsaber you'll ever need the rest of your career.
Right.
Because at rank 2, your odds of hitting are better than not with somebody. Because you got 2 yellows versus 2 purples. Unless you want to get all crazy and dual wield and shit. But then if you're doing that kind of shit, you better be putting more ranks into it, because that's telling us what you're specializing in.
Yeah, not the right class for that, sorry.
Yep.
So.
And depending on how you stat your character out, when you get to build your lightsaber, you're getting to pick which kind of lightsaber is your lightsaber of choice.
You mean the different hilts, or?
Yeah, you get to pick the hilt. The difficulty is based on the hilt. So you guys, if you look in the player's guide, I've got the page number for the lightsaber rules, and I think it's in the Counselor book or the Sentinel book. And it's got all the breakdown rules because if you roll really well, you can add extra hard points, you can get bonuses on it. So and even if you suck at it, like even there's a little sidebar that talks about lightsabers because you're Jedi and your lightsaber is part of you, you would more likely disassemble your saber and rebuild it using those parts than you would be to throw it away and pick up a new one.
No, right. Makes sense.
And depending on what happens when you guys take the uber cool Jedi scout ship to get dropped off, you may in fact on the ship use some skills and find some extra lightsabery stuff. Because yes, you'll be on an actual canon Jedi ship that's used for dropping off Padawans and training missions and stuff like that. And it does have a lightsaber engineering room and a meditation chamber that has hidden shit in it.
They're one of those goofy looking ships. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, it looks like a squashed Republic ship. Like someone squashed the front of it.
I don't know if that's the one that I'm thinking, but the little, almost like a little box or a little rectangle with a side like wing and a down wing or whatever.
That's a rigger.
Ah, okay.
No, these look almost like a Republic counselor ship, but with the hammerhead look to the side that's been squished. Because it's only like 3 decks tall, but it's very wide. Because it's got meditation chambers, fighting chambers, observation chambers. And so different parts of the ship actually give you bonuses for doing certain skills.
Cool.
When you keep mentioning the player guide, you mean the one that starts off with what a High Republic campaign looks like, what it feels like, all that blah blah blah. Yeah. All right, so somewhere in there, I don't remember seeing it, but I'll go back and find the lightsaber stuff.
Cool. Anybody watching the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms yet?
I have yet to start it.
Okay.
I just barely finished Stranger Things.
It's okay. It's kind of starting off as a rip from like A Knight's Tale, but nothing exciting and dramatic as that. But episode 3 was interesting, and it actually went where I thought it was leading. But
I mean, after all, with the Game of Thrones IP, they're gonna go for the slow burn storytell. So
yeah. But basically starts off like the Knight's Tale.
I want to be a peasant knight. Now I want to be a real knight.
Yeah. Well, literally, the knight dies, and
shit.
Takes the armor, and
not the knight, but his predecessor.
The knight he was squiring to, yes, dies just like in A Knight's Tale.
Yeah.
So, but so far, like I said, nothing. Oh my gosh, yet, but it's been good. So.
Okay, I'm gonna sign off, guys.
Okay. All right, I need to bounce too.
Yep.
And definitely check out for the Force users your morality, which one you want to pick from, because that's going to be like obligation. So that's a good option too for getting to play your character up. So pick a morality you're okay with working with.
Yeah. You pick your good and bad part of your morality. Yep. And I took the 10 experience there and put that into my fourth power.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Kelly went with experience too on hers.
Yeah, and I basically went with the influence, which obviously for a talker type.
You make friends and you influence people.
Exactly. And I know things.
I am not finding where it references the dang lightsaber. Let me try searching for lightsaber.
Was that a book that you put in? I don't remember. Was there a High Republic source book that you did, Jim, or what?
I thought it was. Let me check. Maybe it's in the GM one that I haven't shared with you guys yet, because it's mine and mine alone.
Because I don't remember seeing anything
Oh.
on specifically High Republic as far as source book information.
Yeah, I'm not
Other
gonna.
than other
I'm
than
not-
what you posted, whatever.
I tried searching the document for lightsaber. There's 25 results. I'm not going to go find all 25 and figure out if one of them is. Yeah, screw that. I'll figure it out another time. I got to pee, so I'm going to jump off. I'll catch you
Okay.
guys later.
Yep.
All right.
Talk to you
guys.
later. All right. Bye.
And hey guys, just to touch base, I went over to YouTube to watch episode 1 of the Sons and Daughters of Mandalore. It started in 2025, January 8th was the first episode that we played, and it has been 33 episodes. So not a bad time of a lot of shooting stuff up as a Mandalorian. Alrighty guys, thank you for listening.